Okay, so this is where it gets real fun. I walk into this house. Remember, the lady was living here, the mom was living here, right? This is kind of after we cleaned up a little bit, but I'm walking into this house and you can see how dirty the floors are. You can see how it desperately needs a paint job. Nothing's been updated, which is the least of this family's concerns for sure. I'm actually surprised there weren't more cracks in the tile with all the foundation work we have here in Dallas-Fort Worth. That our foundations are constantly moving, so when you have this much tile, I'm surprised that it's in as good a shape as it is. But this is kind of right in the front door. I move in and I look down, and I'm literally walking straight ahead here, and I look down in the kitchen, and this is what one of the cabinets looks like. You can see the box on top had a mouse had chewed through it. They literally had hoarding stuff everywhere, and I remember looking down and just seeing just disgusting filth everywhere, and I remember thinking, oh my gosh, if these would have been my parents, I would have. Now, granted, I mean, nothing against the daughter. She was out of state. She didn't know, obviously, but, you know, wow. I mean, to think about people living in this and just slowly kind of degrading is super sad. So I was really happy we were able to kind of help them out. So you can see the stove, and then here's some more of the drawers, the cabinets, super old, not even able to be really refinished. The duct tape, I took a picture of that because there was a lot of stuff being held together by duct tape. So the rumors are true. Duct tape does really do wonders. So I'm walking through this kitchen, and I'm thinking, okay, well, it's real dirty. We're probably going to replace the cabinets. You know, the appliances have to go. I mean, we need new appliances for sure. There's nobody, and I'm thinking in my head, you know, even though we're Simple House Solutions and we have multiple options, after a while, I've been doing this for 15 years, you just know. I mean, you know that these people needed a cash offer. There is absolutely no way that they could have put this on the MLS. So anyway, so the story, it's kind of a funny story. So I'm walking through this house, I'm talking to the daughter, and we go through the kitchen. I'm looking down. I'm looking at the tile, I'm looking at the cabinets, and I literally turn the corner, and this is what I see. And I remember going, oh my, wow. And she literally said, we just replaced that mantle on that fireplace a couple of years ago. And I was just in stitches because we could barely see it. I said, I got to take a picture of that mantle. She goes, oh yes, please do. So she was very proud of that. So this is, I mean, we get some hoarders. I mean, guys, we really do. And it, you know, it is what it is. But unfortunately, when it gets really out of hand is when the food combines with the stuff. If it's just stuff, it's just stuff, right? But when you get food and stuff and dirt and grime and animals and all this stuff, it just gets to be kind of a mess. And this is a really good instance of something that would never really be able to sell in the MLS. I mean, realtors and buyers would be running for the hills, for sure. Here's another picture of it. You can see they literally had to clear these mini little walkways for me just so I could take pictures, because before I got there, I guess the whole room looked like that last picture, the one, and on this one to the left. But yeah, you can see the tile is just, I mean, this is inside, guys. I mean, this looks like my back patio. They've got a propane container in the middle of the living room. You can see in the bottom right. They got all these paint buckets that I don't know. They definitely didn't paint, so I don't know what they were doing with them. But I get around to the bathroom, and this is the first bathroom in the hallway, and the vanity is gone. On the left side, you can see just pipe sticking out of the wall. So that's about a 30-inch vanity, roughly. There should be a sink there, a faucet. Apparently, it's just plumbing and a mirror. So this is another really good example, by the way, of why I was thinking no way it should go on the MLS. Because trust me, I've been there. You can see the leaking behind the toilet. I mean, there was just a lot of rot kind of throughout, and you can even see tiles chipping off on the very right side of this picture of the shower. So everything just needs to be completely redone. Here's another picture of the shower. I got some light on this one. You can see left of the tiles, the wallpaper, the super sexy wallpaper was peeling off the walls. And yeah, the tile, I mean, that grout originally, that should have been white grout. So if you see between each tile, that's called grout, right? See how it's kind of a darkish brown color? That's not my design, unfortunately. Yeah, it was supposed to be white. So, and you can see the shower head, and I called out a Motel 6 shower head because I'm 6'5", and that's probably 5 feet up in the air. So Motel 6 shower head, you got the 1970s, all kinds of the trim kit for the shower and all the handles, the hot, the cold, stuff like that. This is on Seascape in Rowlett, Texas, which is it's in Dallas County, just northeast of the city of Dallas. And beautiful area. It's a little bit up and coming now because they just ran a new freeway, George Bush, through that whole area. So home prices are increasing in Rowlett, in neighboring cities of Wiley and Garland and Saxe and everything. But it's right by the lake out there. It's just a beautiful neighborhood. The homes are very reasonably priced. Like I said, we sold this one for about $160, and this was a little while ago, but homes continue to rise in that area just because of the fact that there's now transportation, like a conduit from basically that neighborhood to downtown or wherever people need to go. So we're building new malls, new shopping centers, new freeway structures. It's really kind of the go-to place to go now if you want to stay under $200,000. Trying to sell this on the open market or for sale by owner, or even calling a realtor, like nobody's going to buy it. Nobody's going to know what to do with this. A realtor is going to say, hey, go buy something cheap from wherever, right? Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever they sell vanities. And unfortunately, then the seller's going to go out and they're probably going to pay too much, or they're going to pick something that they really like. And then the buyers are going to come in and they're going to say, well, I wish you would have bought this other one. And it's just not a good situation.